record-setting punt return, Boo Carter, 99 yards. Virtually untouched. He had a great wall over there, Earl.
And again, he just amazes us, Gary. And you could read Boo's mind if you know him now. Hey, he wasn't really going to return that until he saw that thing start bouncing inside the 10, and his thinking was, I'm not letting us start inside our own 5-yard line. I'll get us out of here.
71-yard punt from the 29 to the 1. 70-yard punt, I guess. Here's Skylar Perkins PAT. It is up. It is long. It is good. Time on the field at 7:18 in the first. 7-0 Bears on the first touch. A Boo Carter 99-yard punt return for the Bears score. 7-0 Bears back in 30 seconds.
What if the roof that protected your home was formed with 50,000 pounds of strength per square inch? Not happening with asphalt shingles. Guaranteed with metal roofing from Best Buy Metals. Our permanent steel roofing is beautiful, competitively priced, and lasts a lifetime. We manufacture to assure the quality you deserve. Greater strength, stronger roof, Best Buy Metals. Visit our showroom or find us online at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Back here at Walker Valley High School, the Bears with a quick 7-0 lead on a Boo Carter 99-yard punt return. 99, that's the record setter, folks. We've never had a 99-yarder before. We had a 95, I believe. We'll look it up here for you at halftime. And Skylar Perkins will kick off again. Back deep, Tyler and Forte and Hudson McCooch back deep. 7:18 the opening period. Bears up 7-0. Perkins nearly had that last kick in the end zone. We'll see what he does here. Another high kick going to be inside the 5 to the 4 to the 5. 10, that's McCooch. To the 15, and he has slammed down at about the 16 or so. My goodness, I think the Bears are fired up.
That's twice in a row that he has not made it back out to the 20.
At the 18, they'll put him down. That's going to be Jacob Gentry on the tackle. Landon Scott and Jacob Gentry on the tackle for the Bears on the kickoff. So the Mustangs take over 1st and 10, trailing at 7-0. At their 18-yard line, their second possession. They had a first down on the last drive and had the 5-yard penalty that hurt them, and then they were sacked for a short loss. And we're set to go. The Mustangs, single man out each side. They'll shift a man to that H-back position, I call it. Schwartzel puts the man in motion now. He'll hand it to the man in the middle. Miller, boy, he is stopped
he's
dead.
wrapped up.
3 Bears on him there. Gain of nothing. 4 to go. Ball placed down at the 25-yard line in Mustang territory. Out of the shotgun, Schwartzel hands off in the middle. He's losing yardage. He will not get the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down. So that's going to be Martin again on the carry back to the
line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 25. Just barely inside the 25. 4th down and 4 coming up now. Schwartzel back to punt. Back this time receive for the Bears. Jarius Rogers. He electrified some crowds last year, so Boo Carter's getting this punt off. Jarius Rogers, and Schwartzel boomed that last one. He got the roll. It was 70 yards.
70 yards. It was really about a 50-yard punt. Excellent punt, and then it just rolled and rolled.
High snap, he'll pull her down.
Number 1. Schwartzel.
The left footer booming away. This is not near as long. It's going to hit at about the 35 and kick sideways and die at the 34-yard line. But the Bears take over 1st and 10 for the Bear 34-yard line. We'll be back in just 30 seconds with the Bear possession here. 5:18 to go in the first. 7-0 Bears on top.
Hello, my name is Jeff Miller. I want to be your next district attorney. I will work hard to earn your vote. I will run a clean, issue-oriented campaign. My parents, Jute and Lynette Miller, told me, son, you don't elevate yourself by trying to bring somebody else down. As your state senator, I found that sage advice to be true. You deserve a DA with the right temperament, discernment, and maturity. I can lead this office. I ask for your vote and support on Super Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. Paid for by friends of Jeff Miller.
Well, the Bears will run a play from scrimmage this time. That punt return by Boo Carter. Caleb Martin in the backfield, Boo in the slot on this side. J. Allen Terry in the backfield. Caleb Martin back, pass out the pass, going to be intercepted by number 29, I believe, for the Mustangs. Right behind Jared Rogers. And that's Spencer McCooch. And then a great field position for the Bears. 30. right to the 35-yard line. Yep, that's where they're going to place down right at the Bear 35. So the first play of scrimmage, that's Martin's first interception of the season. Yep. The bad pass, or either that or the receiver turned the wrong way. So can't say it's all one shot.
Definitely behind him, and we don't know if he just turned the wrong way or if it was just a long pass.
First and 10 Mustangs. Let's see what they'll try to do here. Third in the game, they're down 7-0, 5-10 to go in the period now. Looking to the sidelines. Over the play, we get single in there. Malachi Martin in the backfield. Out wide right here, looks like Roman Yulo. He's back in the game. And back goes Schwartz with the pass. It's going to be complete. Right at the first time. He's going to have it inside the 25. We're going to give it to him at the 20, maybe the 23, 24, let's say. First and 10 for the Mustangs in Cleveland forward. The Tennessee Valley Roger touchdown. The Bears been on a punt return by Boo Carter. We saw him 1 yard line. Richard Robinson just put out his 95-yard return. We'll check that later on, though. Led to Mars Ridley extra point after the touchdown for Tennessee Valley Roger. The Mustangs trying to grind in the first 10th. The Bear 24. Schwartz back in the shotgun, looking, want to step up and run. He's going to be the 20, and he'll take the nurse flag on the Bears. Targeting it's going to be the call on, I believe, Wilson. Let's see who that's number 2. No, it's 19. That's Braxton Arthur, I believe. No, it's not.
It's Arthur, I think.
They're tapping. That may mean disqualification for the night.
Yeah, we'll see.
And the referees are talking it over. It was a foul. He led with his head. That's Jackson Wilson who's the call on. Bears don't need to lose him. And let's see what this is going to be. Here comes the official with a call. It's going to be personal foul targeting on the Bears. So that'll add on. It'll be a first and 10. Nobody's thrown out. Oh. First and 10 now for Walker Valley. They've not moved the chains. Where's the ball going to be at? Ball's at the 10, just outside the 10. And they can get a first down. They're putting the chains up like you can't get a first.
First and goal from the 10-yard line.
No, if it's first and goal there. The ball's touching the 10, looks like. Same formation, they'll shift a man to the right, and time's going to be called by...
an official timeout.
Officials call timeout. I'm not sure what this is about. We're going to call them all in. I don't know if Jackson Wilson is going to be dismissed from the game or not. I'm not sure. They're talking it over about something. And
got the placement of the ball, I think.
Well, they moved. Yeah, they did. They moved down to the 8-yard line. Yeah, that's what it was about. Moved to the 8-yard line. First and goal for sure now at the 8-yard line. So somehow they mismarked the ball. Clock's running at 4:22 in the first quarter. Should be running. It's not. They go to that shift again. The snap. Schwartz will call his own number and he'll be sacked. Food City sack that time, Earl. Food City sack. Back to the 13-yard line, a 5-yard loss. Be second down and goal from the 13. Jackson Wilson, back to the 14 actually. Jackson Wilson on the tackle for the Bears. He's a senior linebacker and running back. All State's running back his sophomore year. Clock's running at 4 minutes to go in that period. 7-0 Bears. Walker Valley with a turnover by the Bear on the interception with great field position. Then a personal foul penalty really gave him great field position. First and goal at the 8 they had. Now second down and go from the 14-yard line. Schwartz will set back, looking left. He's sacked again. Another Food City sack for the Bears.
Hey, we love Food City right now.
We do. That is Rodney Williams. Rodney Williams on the sack. Pushing back to the 20-yard line.
Another 6-yard loss. 2 back-to-back 6-yard losses on the sacks.
Bradley defensive line is doing their thing. Third and goal at the 20-yard line now. Back-to-back sacks for Food City, which I spend too much money at. But that's okay, you know.
Got to eat.
Got to eat. Schwartz will set with the Mustangs. Looks at the sideline. They're going to change the play up with 3:02 to go. Clock running here in the first period. 7-0 Bears. He gets a new play call. He is set, snap, hands it off in the middle, and there's a good run by number 11. That's going to be Zeke Garrison, but not a first down or not a score. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 15-yard line. Gains up 5, and they're going to try a field goal, I believe. They're switching out a lot of players, probably. Yep. Going to try a field goal, and Schwartzel, I think, is the. Let's see who's the kicker here. They list Eli Wilson. Yes, Eli Wilson, number 9, as a senior. He'll be attempting a 32-yarder, looks like.
That's exactly right.
And he's a left footer. And I'm not sure who's holding. A lot of teams like the quarterback to hold in case it's a mess up. Quarterback's there with the ball, knows what to do with it. We're set. Here's a snap. It's placed in. That kick is up, and it is no good. Hit the upright. So the Bear defense has held. First and goal from the 18, 4th and goal from the 15, and Bears held them.
And literally hit the right upright. And it's that close, folks. If it had just been 3 inches to the left, just barely through, but it hit
inches.
No good.
Inches. We'll keep it here this time, not take a break. At 2:05 to go in the first quarter play. Rock, remind you that next week the Bears will have the week off. They'll return home 2 weeks from now, taking on Heritage, Georgia. The Generals of Coach E.K. Slaughter, former coach at Cleveland High School, will bring the Generals to Bradley Central's Bear Stadium 2 weeks from tonight. Walker Valley next week will be at Ooltewah for their game. And if I can find it real quickly, I'll tell you who Cleveland's going to be playing next week. At Ray County. Oh, yeah. Well, there's another tough one for the Raiders. They're at Farragut tonight. We'll try to get you a score as soon as we can on that game. Caleb Martin calls his own number. He's going to step forward. He's going to have a couple of yards. Going to get free. He's at 20 to the 25 to the 30, and he lowered his head and ram a defender and have a 1st and 10 to the Bears and Cleveland forward at the 31-yard line. Or they're going to mark it back to 30. He is right at the marker. I believe it's going to be a 1st down. Yep, 1st and 10 for the Bears, and Cleveland forward right on the 30-yard line. Knows the ball touching the line. 1:58 in the opening quarter play here. 7-0 Bears on a scintillating 95-yard plus punt return by Boo Carter. We have Max Wilson out wide left, trips to the right side. It'll be a handoff in the middle. That's going to be Jay Allen Terry. He'll come forward from the 30 to the 32 or 3 maybe for a 2nd down and about 7. Jay Allen's first action since the opening game of the year against Tyner. Tackling the Mustangs, Eli Cross and Jack Schatz. Max Wilson out wide right, Boo Carter out wide left. Sort of the formation we saw him run that 61-yarder on last week.
Yes, indeed. This is and he's in motion.
They'll shift him right to let him pitch it to him. He's going to be cutting up the field to the 35, trying to get free to the 38, 39, pushing near the 1st down. Going to give forward progress to about the 39, about a yard shy, 3rd and 1 coming up, it looks like, for the Bears.
Picked up 6 yards on the carry, but boy, he drew a crowd, didn't he, Gary?
3rd and about a foot to go.
Yeah, it's almost to the 40.
Yeah, Martin may just carry this. 3rd and 1 for the Bears here at their 39, or almost a 40-yard line, we'll call it, close to the 40. They've got to touch the 40 for the 1st down. Clock's running out, 44 seconds going to period. 7-0 Bears. Caleb Martin set, puts Jay Allen Terry in motion, hands the ball to the. That was a flag on the Bears, I believe, or good times. I believe there's a flag. Yep, it's going to be flag on the Bears. It's going to be 5 yards. It's got to be illegal procedure on someone, I'm guessing. Yep, going to back them up 5 to the 35. Well,
no, they're putting it right back to the line of scrimmage, Gary. 39, so.
Maybe there was no penalty. I don't know. I didn't see a flag after, actually. So they cranked the clock. Apparently, there was no penalty.
But, yeah.
Mouthpiece violation. Mouthpiece.
So it's like no play, nothing.
Go put your mouthpiece in.
Yeah.
Clock's at 21. Here we go. Again on 3rd and very, very short. The snap to Martin, hand off Jalen Terry. He's got yards. He's going to have 4. He's away, 50, 45, 40, 35, and down at the 35-yard line. A huge game from the 39 to the 35, and a 1st and 10 for Cleveland Ford and the Bears.
15 plus 11, that's 26 on that scamper for Jay Allen.
And that will probably be the last play as they crank the clock with 8:06 to go. The Bears are not going to try to run another play here in the period, and they'll open the second quarter play with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line in Mustang territory. That's the end of the period. We'll be back in 1 minute with more live coverage here on Talk 101.3 after Taziki's first quarter is over with. Back in 1 minute.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today.
Back here at Walker Valley, getting ready for the second quarter play. The Bears' 1st and 10 at Walker Valley's 35-yard line after this 26-yard run by Jay Allen Terry. Bears up 7-0 on that 95-yard plus run on a punt return by Boo Carter. Martin back has all kind of times going to roll to his left. He's going to throw it. He's going to the end zone, and he's got a man wide open. That's Boo Carter. Touchdown, Bears!
Yes, baby!
Boo Carter. 35-yard touchdown catch. He was wide open, Earl.
Yeah, and they had defenders down back there, Gary, but he just simply got 5 yards behind 2 different defenders.
And wide open the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. It's 13-0 at 11:55 to go in the first half. On a 35-yard bomb from Caleb Martin, had all kind of time to set up. And it's 14 or 13-0 there with Skylar Perkle going to attempt a PAT for the Bears. Martin is the holder. The officials step in to stop it. I'm not sure what. They've had a lot of discussions tonight about something. And here comes the Bears, a man short. They'll get him in the game. Well, they're going to take him back out. Okay, I think we're set to go now. Caleb Martin calls the signals from Bryce Bivens. There's the place in that kick. This one is high, and that kick is good. Some time out on the field, 14-0. Skylar Perkle may have got it straightened out with his teammates there. 14-0 Bears back in 1/2 minute at 11:54 to go in a half. 14-0 Bears up.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
Right back here at the MAC, they call it MAC, the Kids Athletic Complex. The Bears have scored again. Boo Carter scored his second touchdown, a 35-yard bomb to go on top of his 99-yard punt return. And here comes Skylar Perkle kicking now left to right with a slight breeze to his back now. Pretty good breeze if you look at the flag there. And Earl will give us a recap after the kickoff on the scoring drive. It didn't take long. Here's Perkle, long booming kick, and it will go into the end zone and be unreturnable, and that's exactly what Damon Ford wanted to see out of Perkle. Make him start the 20-yard line. Earl, you have that recap ready yet?
That was, it didn't take very long. 80 yards they covered in 5 plays, 2 big plays, 35 yards, the big one there, Caleb Martin to Boo Carter for the TD. But they also had one just before, 26-yarder. So they're getting humps of yardage, and that's 4 first downs now for the Bears, 2 for the Mustangs.
That was good to see Jay Allen Terry get that big run. You know, it's his first game back. You know, it's our 4th game. He only played in the first game. Had a high ankle sprain. Apparently he's over that. Mustangs. Schwartzel, handoff into the middle. He'll have, that's Martin, he'll have out across to the 22, second down and 8, I believe, coming up after a 2-yard gain by Malachi Martin, number 40.
In on the stop for the Bears, number 2, Jackson
Wilson in on the stop.
3-yard gain.
At 11:35 in the first half, 14-0 Bears over the Mustangs. Cleveland, we have a score reported. If Joe Cannon's right, 14-0. The Raiders lead Farragut 14-0 in their game at Farragut. Now, that'll be a surprise right there.
Yep, on the road in Knoxville, it's tough to beat Farragut anytime, but especially on their home turf.
Mustang set again. Twins out to the right side. Schwartzel hands off in the middle. Another short gain to the 25, maybe 3 yards. Malachi Martin again. Obviously, he's the workhorse. Just across the 25, 3rd down, and a long 4 coming up, nearly 5. The first, let's call it 5. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Mustangs at that point. Bears are quick strike, have been all year long.
3rd down and 5.
When we talk about special teams, they're so much a part of everything. Mustangs twins to the left side this time. Looks like Martin in the backfield with Schwartzel. They're going to check off at the line again. Clock's at 10:40 in running. Schwartzel back into position out of the shotgun. He drops back, looks left, fires a pass out the flat. Bad pass, incomplete, 4th down.
He threw behind, way behind his intended receiver, and
Into the ground even.
yep, that brings up a punting situation.
4th down and right at 5 to go. And yeah, they're going to punt. I started to say they didn't send the punt team in, but now they're going to send it in. So the punt team will go in for the Bears. Let's see who's back deep. Jarius Rogers back deep for the Bears. Source this time kicking into a slight breeze. The line of scrimmage is the 25. Rogers back at about the 30-yard line in Bear territory to receive the kick. He is a threat to score anytime, too. Clock stopped at 10:32 to go. Low snap. Swartzel has it. Kicks it. He's going to go to the left away from Rogers. He's going to hit. He's going to pick it up, throw it to 33, to the 35, to the 40. He fumbles the ball, and the Mustangs have it. Malachi Martin takes a Jarius Rogers fumble recovery and the Bear 42-yard line. That's the second one he's dropped this year on the return.
Yep, and he's going to have to correct that on his own, or he won't be back there. Speed or no speed, you can't cough the football up every other game like that. He's got the sure hands, but after he was hit, he coughed it up right there.
Didn't have it covered.
Nope.
Had one hand carrying like a loaf of bread. Here we go. 1st down and 10 now for the Mustangs at the Bear 42-yard line. They got the other turnover and interception, but were unable to drive it in. Got 1st and goal at the 8. The Bear defense has reared their heads and stopped them. Schwartzel back, hands off in the middle of Malachi Martin. He's going to have a 5. He got good yards close to the 1st as he broke through the line down to the 33, and he will not have a 1st. He'll be a yard shy, I believe. Marcus Goree on the tackle. Let's give him 9 yards, 2nd and 1 to go. Ball at the Bear 33. As we roll under 10 minutes to go in the first half of play here at the MAC. Schwartzel hands it again to Martin. He's going to be hit for a loss this time. That's going to be the freshman Zane McIntosh on the tackle.
He wrapped him up, too.
At the 31, so he's going to lose.
Back to the 36.
A loss of about 3, yep, to the 36. 3rd down and about a long 4. Long 4 to go for the Mustangs here. Bear defense and bearing their fangs when we get down here in Bear territory. Mustangs set again. They'll shift the man to the right side. One man out wide right. And handoff in the middle again. And a loss again. That's Rodney Williams for another loss. Back to 38-yard line.
That's Garrison on the carry.
And it'll be down 4th and about 6 to go.
Loss of 2 more.
Going to be 4th down, and here comes the field goal team, I suppose. Boy, it's going to be a long field goal try. No, they're going to punt it. They're going to try to pooch punt it here. Schwartzel back at least in punt formation.
Try to pin Bradley inside their own 10, ideally, if they can get it there.
Bradley with no one back deep. They'll line up in punt formation. They have trips out to the right side. They could fake this. Schwartzel, well, there's a whistle before the play. And Jarius Rogers, nope, that's Demarius Ballard being escorted off the field because of either a knee pad violation or the mouthpiece. You've got to have the knee pads below the kneecap. They are strictly enforcing that this year. Coming in for him is going to be number 18 for the Bears. That's going to be Allie Croft.
Yep.
And now we're set to go.
He's working on his pants, pulling them down over there. Why don't you pull them down before the play?
Here's the snap. Schwartzel will punt it. Going to kick it to the far side and try to get it in the coffin corner. He kicks it, and it does go out of bounds way down at the 8 or 9, looks like the 9-yard line in Bear territory. So 91 yards away from paydirt for the Bears. At 8:28.5, the Bears at 14-0 with 2 scores by Boo Carter. So the Bears will take over at that point after a Cleveland Utilities power punt. He did what he needed to do, or kick it away from him, got the out-of-bounds kick.
It accomplished exactly what they wanted, somewhere inside the 10, and you can't pinpoint it there. You'd like to kick it out at the 1, but can't always get that.
And he's left-footed, so he walked to his left and kicked it back sort of at an angle to his right, and it went perfectly out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Here come the Bears now, 1st and 10 in the backfield. Jay Allen Terry with Martin at quarterback, trips to the right side for the Bears. And hand off to Jay Allen. He's going to go outside wide from 5 to 10 and pushed out of bounds about the 14 or so. It'll be 2nd down. Probably a 5-yard gainer. Yeah, gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Braxton Smith on the tackle for the Mustangs.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5.
Bears will line up again with trips to the left side. Max Wilson, Jarris Rogers, and here goes Martin rolling out, throws back across, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 5. He was under a tremendous amount of pressure at the time, but number 38, that is Connor Phillips.
Martin's pass incomplete.
Clock stopped out of bounds, or an incomplete pass, 8:18.5. Bears at 14-0. They'll have a 3rd and 5 at the 14-yard line. Let's see what the Bears are going to plan here. I think Caleb Martin may carry this one. I'm not the coach. I have no idea what they're thinking.
Is that
Bears do have
an incomplete pass?
Yes, incomplete pass. Bears have twins to the right side with Martin down to his left side, and Martin back to pass, looking, throwing across the middle. It's going to be complete. Tito Williams out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, 35, 40. Still going 45 and off to midfield for a 1st and 10 for the Bears. And Cleveland 4 from the 14 to the 49. What's that, 35 yards, Earl?
14 to the 49.
That's
40,
35.
Yep, 35 yards.
He was open in the middle, right across the middle. Tito Williams, who has had an outstanding season as a defender and as a receiver.
Both sides of the ball.
We interviewed him this week. He's a 4.0, and he's going to go to an academic school, it looks like. A D1 academic school.
Yeah, like Duke, like Vanderbilt.
Handoff. Jay Allen Terry in the middle. He's got 5, he's got 10, he's got 15. He's powering his way down across midfield, the 45, the 40, and on to the 35. We have 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line for the Bears, and Cleveland 4.
And Jay Allen comes up limping a little bit, but I just started to say, he, for the first time, is looking like his old self as far as running.
Yep, he's limping. Jackson Wilson in at the run back position now. Let's see what Jay Allen, he had that high ankle sprain, which is a hard thing to shake off, and I'm not sure. I hope that's not the same recurrence of that.
He just picked up 17 yards on that rope.
Running hard. So 1st 10 to 34 with 7:18 in the half, 14-0 Bears. Jackson Wilson will take his spot in the backfield, trips to the right side. Boo Carter out wide left. Caleb Martin, it's a busted play. He's going to have to run for it, and he will be hit and drop for a loss on a busted play by Braxton Smith. He turned to hand it off, nobody there. He'll lose about 6 yards back to the 40. It's going to be 2nd and 16 at that point. Yep, he turned to hand the ball off to Jackson, who just checked in for Jay Allen Terry. And obviously a miscommunications on the play call or the assignment. And boy, they were all there taking that time.
Yeah, he had no help, no blocking, and we were fortunate just to get 6 yards loss on that. It could have been 10 or 12.
And hang on the ball.
Yeah.
Bears line up with twins. The 30, a 19-yard pickup and a 1st and 10 to the 21-yard line. Tito again. Here comes Jay Allen back in the game.
The 40 down to what, 21?
Yeah, 19-yard pickup. So the injury to Jay Allen Terry was nothing major. He's back in the game. Missed 1 play, 2 plays. Clock at 6:13 or 6:14 and stopped. And now they'll crank it. Bears trying to push in for the 3rd touchdown. They lead 14-0. Max Wilson, Jarris Rogers out wide right, Boo Carter out left side. Hand off in the middle to Jalen Terry, and he said, well, let's give it a try again. He's going to be stopped and actually lose a couple of yards. That depends on Florida Proc. Maybe lose a yard. That's Tyron Forte.
Made a good tackle right there on Jay Allen.
Lose 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Ball back at the 24-yard line. Bears having to play signal in again as they do quite often. I don't think anybody runs under huddle anymore unless they're trying that Victor formation. Nobody. Well, McMahon counted that wing team. Martin in the Bears set. He'll take the snap. He's back, looking to his right. Going to roll out, and he stumbled. There's a holding on the Bears. Going to be a call. As Martin stumbled, he's going to fall down, and one of the Bears grabbed him. This will be a 10-yard marker from scrimmage from the 23, put it back to 33. So it's going to repeat 2nd down and 22 to go. 10-yard mark off from the 23. Make it 2nd down and 22. It was very obvious. He pulled that guy to the ground, Earl.
Yeah.
We could have called that from here.
From way up here.
Back to the 32-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 22.
Again, the penalty is holding against the
So we'll
Bears.
repeat the down.
They'll replay 2nd down, but after the penalty has been marked.
Jackson Wilson back to the running position. Boo Carter out wide left. Max Wilson, Jarris Rogers to the right. Martin in the backfield at quarterback with Jackson Wilson. On 2nd and 22 from the Mustang 33 after the penalty. He'll hand to Jackson. He'll hit the middle for a short gain. Keeps powering through it. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 yards down to 28. A gain of actually about 5. It'll be 3rd, about 17 to go for the first. Ball at the 29-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play, let's call it. 3rd and 18. So the Bears with a challenge here to get the first down, keep the drive alive. They'll shift the man in motion. It's going to be Boo Carter and hand it to him. He's going to be to the 35 to the 30. Still fighting through the 25. Will not go down to the 20-yard line. He just will not go down. A 13-yard gain. Make it 12 to the 21. The original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 4th and 10. So, Coach, what's your call? You're going to go for it or kick a field goal?
Well, it's a long one.
It'd be right at a 40-yarder. They're really going to go for it.
38. Yep,
They're going to go for it.
Yep, let's just go for it. At the 21-yard line, it's 4th down. It's 4th and long. They've got to get down to what?
Right at the 11.
Yep.
4th and 10 to the 21. We got Tito and Boo out to the left side. They're going to call time. Talk about this. They're going to call time. Yeah, they let the play clock run down. The Bears will call time.
Let's see, from the 21, the field goal would be a 38-yarder. That's makeable.
First time out of the game. Let's take a quick 1-minute break for it to Zeke's back in 1 minute.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
So here we come out of the timeout, folks. The Bears topped it over. They're going to go for it. They're going to kick a field goal. Martin in the backfield with Jalen Terry. Boo Carter out wide right. Jarris Rogers, Max Wilson to the left. Tito Williams out there as well. The snap. Martin back. Look, he's got Tito wide open over there. It doesn't see. And there's a pass overthrown, incomplete. He had Tito wide open.
Yes, he did.
Not see
for
him.
the easy first down.
So the ball will go over. It's the first time the Bears been stopped tonight on offense. And at 3:40 to go in the half, 14 of the Bears, the Mustangs take over first down and 10 at their 21-yard line. Yeah, Tito was wide open there.
Just didn't see him.
So the Mustangs, what's the first downs look like so far, Earl?
It's 7-2.
7-2.
So they're taking over at the 21.
Bears have had 2 turnovers and a 4th down stop. So they've had 3 times they did not score. Swartz will set for the Mustang. He's back, hands off in the middle. That's going to be Malachi Martin for nothing. He don't think he made the line of scrimmage. They're going to, well, he might have made the line. Going to be second down and 10. And let's see.
We got a Bear slowed. 20.
A.J. Williams checking out over there. No gain, second and 10. Coming in for the Bears, number 34, Landon Scott, who had a super good year last year and has really played well on defense this year. Landon is a junior. Checks in at about 180 pounds. So second down and 10. They'll do the shift. Bradley shifting defense as well. Swartz will back looking to call his own number, and he will get maybe a yard. Third down coming up. Swartz on the carry. Brought down by several Bears in the line. Rodney Williams, I believe, leading the charge. And Braxton Arthur. Gain of 1, third and 9. Ben Collins also on the tackle. Third and 9 for the Mustangs. Actually about 9.5. 2.5 to go. Clock running. 14-0 Bears in the half. They'll send twins out wide to the right. And now they look to the sidelines to change the play. Both teams are coached on the roof above us, checking the defensive and offensive sets. Now they're looking again to the sidelines. Play clock's at 3, 2, 1. There's another delay. Oh, nope, they got time called just at the last seconds. So timeout on the field for Tzatziki's. Your score with 2:06.5, 14-0 Bears over the Mustangs. Back in 1 minute.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthar, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together, we are Cleveland Ford.
Will trips to the left side, or to the right side, twins out to the left side. So a lot of receivers out there. Swartzel in empty backfield. Going to be going back, and no, it's not Swartzel. I'm sorry. It's
the Bears.
Oh, I told you old age catch up too early.
Yeah.
Folks, I hope you all didn't hear that last one. That was Caleb Martin of the Bears.
We'll just start over.
Yeah.
39.
Man alive. Been a long day.
He picked up 3 yards.
Second down.
I picked a bad day to get off my alert medicine. Second down, a 3-yard gain. Second down, 7 coming up. Ball at the 42. And he went out of bounds to stop the clock. Bears have 2 timeouts remaining, I believe. Yep. Mustangs with 1. They call back-to-back timeouts there. And Bears set again. This time it is the Bears. Martin back, looking, all kind of time, looking, going to roll to his right. Now it's going to roll out, fire it downfield. Oh, wide open, but out of bounds. Yep. He had his man, Max Wilson, but the pass led him a little too long. It's out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd. He was wide open. I'm not sure. And we got a flag. We
sure do.
Ineligible man downfield on the Bears. I believe. I don't see a flag.
He's signaling ineligible receiver. I don't see the flag either. Maybe he's already picked it up.
He's marking obvious. Oh, there it is. There, he just picked it up. Yeah, there was a flag thrown. Be a mark off against the Bears. Ineligible man downfield. And it may be loss of down, but I'm not sure. Let's see. There's a signal for the penalty. It's against the Bears. It's declined. It's declined.
So they want the incomplete pass.
So 3rd and 7. They'll forget the penalties. 3rd and 7. With 1:41 to go. Walker Valley want to get the ball back. Trips right side. Martin back. Little bubble pass across the middle, complete to Jow Terry, but he will have nothing. He will have 4th and 7 coming up. And Bears sending the punt team for the first time tonight. Clock at 1:22 and running. The Bears may eat some clock up here. And we've not had a fake punt this year, but on 4th and 7 at your 42.
Yeah, I don't see it coming here. Don't really need it.
Bears going to let the clock run all the way down as far as they can.
For the Bears, number 12, Caleb Martin.
And they may call time and says play clock's at 4, 3, 2. Nope, get the snap away. High snap. Martin pulls her down high. Booming kick's going to be hitting and rolling. And hit a Mustang down there. And he'll cover it, though, at the 14-yard line, to the 15, I guess.
Hit number 27 inadvertently. He didn't even realize the ball was in his vicinity. But the man back receiving the punt saw that it hit a teammate, and, boy, he pounced on it.
So the Mustangs are at their own 14-yard line with 45 seconds to go. Bears will receive coming out second half, too.
That's a big factor, too.
Maybe that's why you do it. So with 45 seconds to go, the Mustangs do have 1 timeout left. Swartzel in the backfield, Malachi Martin.
The ball is placed at their own 14-yard line.
And they're set. Twins to the right side. Swartzel back, hands off to Martin in the middle. He's going to have 2 or 3 yards out to near the 20. Let's give him 6 yards. Well, not to the 19, I guess. We can finally put down to 20. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Clock's at 28. Walker Valley in no hurry to, and they're going to let the clock go. Now they're going to check a playoff again. They're draining the clock themselves. They're holding the snap until the clock gets down. It's at 13 now. Game clock's at 10. And here we go to the 7, 6, 5. And the game clock's going to run out before they snap the ball.
Yeah,
so there is the end of the half. The Mustangs trail 14-0. Let the clock run out here. So your halftime score here from Walker Valley on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, where Game Supply Wholesale Supply Group is 14-0. The Bears on top of the Mustangs. As we go to the halftime, brought to you by Southline Finance. When we return, we'll have our trivia question for the day. We'll have Earl Stats brought to you by Jeff Miller for District Attorney and the Middle School Report. When we return here in 2 minutes on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, back on the Sound Life Finance halftime show.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Savings.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
We are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back to Walker Valley High School here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, where our game's supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. This is Gary Owen along with Earl Roman as we go to halftime. Our Southland Finance halftime show sponsor each year. The last few years. We appreciate him so much. And right now, before we get into some stats and scores in our middle school report, we get with our trivia question for the week. We always try to tie it into the opponent. Tonight, we'll tie it into Walker Valley. The Bears lead the series 17-1 for the Mustangs. The only win was 17-14. What year was that win? If you know the correct answer, call 476-0076, 476-0076. From there, take your calls. You'll send me the winner. You win a Hardee's Combo gift card this week. Hardee's Combo gift card for the first correct winner to know what year did the Mustangs win, and their only win in 18 over the Bears. Looking now, before I get any further, let me mention this. Tomorrow coming up at Bradley Central on Saturday, September the 10th, the 2023 Kids Cheer Clinic. And if you're here, the cheerleaders had a QR code in front of them at home. I don't think they have with tonight, but they'll take kids as young as 3 and 4 years old, as long as they're potty trained, all the way up through middle school. They'll be at the Bradley Central High School's Jim Smead Arena tomorrow from 9 to 12 with a parent demonstration that'll take place from 12 to 12:30. So you can come and drop your little darlings off or stay and watch them from 9 to 12. And then at 12 o'clock, they'll put them out there and they'll take time showing them what they have learned. And all be participating in our homecoming game on October the 6th. That's our homecoming game, October the 6th. All of those in the cheer clinic tomorrow will be brought forward and be helping cheer with the Bradley Central High School cheerleaders in our homecoming game October 6th. That's tomorrow morning, 9 to 12. I think the cost was $35 per child and $5 discount if you have more than one. $35 with a $5 discount if you have 2 or maybe even 3. That's tomorrow at Bradley Central 2023 Kids Cheer Clinic, September the 10th. I also like to mention our good friends at Express Screen Printing. I've got a lot of good stuff from over there. That's at Billy Knight and the guys over at Express Screen Printing, at the corner of Broad, and Inman Street there. Check them out for your needs, locally made and quick to get it back to you when you need it. And now, while we have a chance, let's look at our middle school report brought to you the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. We want to look at our Elders Ace Hardware Scoreboard. Middle school action last night. I was down there to see the Bruins win 31-0 over Northview Middle, and another shutout. 4 of the last 5 games of shutouts. The Varsity giving up 1 score this year as a 6-pointer to Sevierville in a road game there. Girls and boys tennis also won 5-4 over Athens City in both matches there. Varsity volleyball won 2 matches over Ooltewah and East Hampton. Both scores 2-0 in those matches. The junior volleyball, JV volleyball team lost to East Hampton 2-0, and they won over Ooltewah 2-0 in the JV match there. And the girls soccer lost 3-0 to Ocoee. The Bruins football team will be playing on the road at Maryville next Thursday night at Maryville Middle School, with the winner most likely to be first place in the region. They'll have one more game at Seymour to close it out in the conference. But that game at Maryville is going to go a long way toward determining the conference winner this year. And I'll let Earl add a few more things up here, and we'll take another timeout here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And let's take a 2-minute timeout on our Southland Finance halftime show, and we'll return with more live coverage in just 2 minutes.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ooltewah. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
What if the roof that protected your home was formed with 50,000 pounds of strength per square inch? Not happening with asphalt shingles. Guaranteed with metal roofing from Best Buy Metals. Our permanent steel roofing is beautiful, competitively priced, and lasts a lifetime. We manufacture to assure the quality you deserve. Greater strength, stronger roof, Best Buy Metals. Visit our showroom or find us online at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Back here at Walker Valley, we're at halftime. We're in the middle of our Southland Finance halftime show. The Bears at 14-0 over the Mustangs here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Next week, the Bears have the week off, and then we'll come back home on the 22nd as we'll host Heritage Georgia. The Generals, not Heritage Tennessee up in Blount County, but Heritage Georgia just across the board down there in Ringo. And it's Mr. E.K. Slaughter, former coach of Cleveland High School, bring his Chargers up here for the game in Bear Stadium. It'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff there with a pregame show at 5:30. If you've not been to Heritage, brand new, not brand new, but really a new school, maybe 10, 12 years old down there off of Battlefield Parkway. If you go down to the Battlefield Parkway, take a westerly drive off the interstate, and I think the very first traffic light, 3 Notch Road, go about 2 miles into the, looks like a subdivision. You'll see a beautiful middle school and a beautiful high school there. That's the Heritage Generals coming to Bear Stadium 2 weeks from tonight with next week off. Walker Valley will be at Ooltewah next week. That'll be a region game for them. And Cleveland will be at Ray County, at Ray, in a non-region game for them. So there's a lot of action going on. Bears need a week off to rest and recover, and they'll get that. Earl's still working on his stats. We'll have those for Jeff Miller for District Attorney, and we'll try to get some scores in for you on our Ellis Ace Hardware scoreboard here, as the Bears have that 14-0 lead here
Mustang fans, don't forget next
at
week
Walker Valley.
will be on the road down in the Chattanooga area.
Earl, you about ready to go, buddy?
We hope to see you in attendance.
Earl's still going. We'll get that for you in a minute. Let's see if we can get some scores meantime for you. Science Hill leads Virginia 7-0 their game. That's in the first period. In the second quarter play, we'll get some other scores here for you. Is Gatlinburg Pittman over Austin East 24-0 in the second quarter. Cleveland leading Farragut now 22-14 in the second quarter. That's just about halftime there at Farragut. Anderson County up 37-0 over Fulton. Anderson County trying to get their first win of the year after being the state champions last year in 4A. Kingston leading Union County. Oh, no score there. Knox Central over Ooltewah 10-3 in the second quarter. Hardin Valley trails. They're battling unbeaten Knox Halls, who are both 3-0. Knox Halls up 7-0 in the second quarter there. Knox West leads Maryville 14-7 second quarter at Maryville. Let's see, we have Rockwood Oliver Sunbright 42-0. Polk County trying to get a win. They lead over Tellico 6-0. They're both 1-2 going into that game. Clayton and Campbell County 7-7 their game in the first quarter there at Campbell County. Loudon leads East Ridge 7-0. Hickson over Signal Mountain 13-7 at halftime. Oak Ridge leads Carnes 20-0 the first quarter play. Sweetwater and Meigs are 7-7 in the second quarter. And that's the scores of interest for our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Also, Ray County, though, leading Howard 14-0. And Radley Central here, of course, leading 14-0 over Walker Valley at halftime on our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard. Right now, let's go to Earl for our Jeff Miller for District Attorney. Look at the first half stats. Earl, take her away.
All right, Gary, and the stats in the first half look like this. In the first downs department, the Bears had 7, and the Mustangs had 2. In the rushing department, the Bears had 10 rush attempts, gained 66 yards. And the Mustangs had 19 runs for 31 yards. In the passing department, neither quarterback was overly impressive in the first half. They were well covered, and both of them a couple of times threw some poor passes to intended receivers. They have both been a whole lot sharper, and I'm not just being critical. They're 2 outstanding quarterbacks that didn't play up to their game.
They tell you they didn't have a good night.
Oh, no, they did not have a good first half.
Be the first
Caleb Martin was 3 of 7, but he had 1 pass picked off, and his 3 completions were good for 54 yards. So the Bears, 3 of 7, 54 yards, had 1 pass picked off. 2 of 5 for Evan Schwartzel, and he only gained his passing 14 yards. He did not suffer any interceptions, but 14 yards passing at halftime against the Bears secondary, and 54 yards is all the Bears could muster against the Mustang secondary. So, 1 fumble by the Bears. That means that at halftime, Gary, we've had 2 crucial turnovers, and that has stopped some scoring opportunities right there. 2 turnovers, that's out of the question. Coach Floyd will not be happy there, I can assure you. No fumbles and no interceptions, no turnovers on the part of Walker Valley so far. We have had some outstanding punts in the first half. Evan Schwartzel, his first one, that one that Boo returned, was 70 yards. And since then, he's had kicks of 41, 44, 29, and 39. And that 29-yarder was a deliberate 29-yarder, a little short pooch kick that they were trying to kick out of bounds, and they did inside the 10 at the 9-yard line for the Bears. So the punting game for Walker Valley has been super. 5 punts, averaged 45 yards, and the Bears only had to punt one time, and Skylar Purple got a boomer off there, 44 yards. So nothing wrong with the kicking game on the part of either team in the first 2 quarters. 2 penalties against the Bears, we can live with that, 25 yards. 1 penalty against the Mustangs, only 5 yards. So it's not been a penalty-mired first half. If you joined us late in the scoring, midway the very first quarter, Boo Carter hauled in a long Walker Valley punt off the toe of Evan Schwartzel. He took it in about the 5-yard line and returned it, bobbing and weaving, typical Boo Carter style. He is sensational to watch, folks, and returned it 95 yards down the far sideline for a touchdown.
Let me help you out there, Earl. I was just conversing here, and he actually caught the ball at the 7-yard line, backed up, and brought it forward. So getting credit for 93 yards. The record was 85 yards from 1965. Jim Clark, 1965. His 85-yard for a touchdown score has been eclipsed tonight with a 93-yard officially.
Okay,
93-yard return.
So what we're doing, he took it at the 7
and backed up. So remember, he went backwards and skirted around some defenders. So
I got it. All right, so a 93-yard run, punt return, and that is a new Bradley Bear record, eclipsing Jimmy Clark.
Jimmy Clark, our old friend Jimmy Clark, and give a shout out to him. He's here tonight, I'm sure, but if he's not, Jimmy, when you watch the replay, you'll hear your name called there.
Yeah, at least Jimmy, you're still right up there with Boo Carter, and one day Boo Carter may be a wealthy athlete. You never know. So it's good to share a record like that.
Well, it's headed for almost 60 years.
Yep, that was a long time. And both of them, outstanding Bear athletes, Jimmy Clark,
yes,
and also now Boo Carter. 2 different generations. Okay, let's see. Boo Carter got loose on a 93-yard, is what we're going to call it, 93-yard punt return. And the kick was added by Skylar Purkle, and that was at the 7:18 mark of the very first quarter. Bears led at that point and at the end of the first quarter, 7-0. On the very first play of the second quarter, Caleb Martin again hooks up with Boo Carter for 35 yards on a pass and catch and run, and good for the second touchdown. Skylar Purkle came on to add his second PAT. That capped an 80-yard drive in 5 quick plays. And J. Allen Terry also had a big 26-yard run in that 80-yard move downfield in the 5 plays. So that's where we stand right here at halftime. After that, most of the second quarter was just a tussle back and forth. Neither team making a lot of meaningful yardage whatsoever. And we stand right now at halftime with the Bears on top of the Walker Valley Mustangs, 14-0.
Okay, there you have the stats for Jeff Miller for District Attorney. Let's take another timeout here. 14-0 Bears at halftime as we begin to wind down our Southline Finance halftime show. We appreciate Southline Finance, located on Key Street near the Chick-fil-A. SouthlineFinance.net is our website. SouthlineFinance.net is our website right there near the Chick-fil-A. And I was at the Chick-fil-A today at lunch, and man, that was good. And that's another one of our great sponsors. So we'll take another 2-minute timeout here on halftime. Bears at 14-0. We come back with the second half kickoff. It will be to the Bears from the Mustangs. Back in 2 minutes.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now just December. Now the love we shared in September. Only blue talking love you remember. New love we share today.
At McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Savings.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together, we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Back here at Walker Valley on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. It's 14-0 at halftime. The bands have both completed their halftime presentations. The teams are out warming up. They put 3 minutes back on the scoreboard. So we got time early to look at some individual stats for both teams in the first half as well, as you've already done the team stats for Jeff Miller, District Attorney.
All right, Gary, and the individual stats are not big-time stats, but nevertheless, the kids have worked hard. They deserve to have their name called. In the rushing area, J. Allen Terry, it's good to see J. Allen get 2 or 3 good runs. Looked like the J. Allen Terry of a year or so ago before he's had crippling type injuries. He's been out already a couple of games this year with an injured ankle. But he's looking pretty good. He's carried 5 times and gained 50 yards, so he's averaging 10 yards a pop.
That's the first down.
Yeah. And Caleb Martin, I would say again that Caleb will tell you, no, Coach, I was disappointed in the way I played first half. He had 3 carries and only gained 7 yards. That's not Caleb Martin's style right there, folks. And Jackson Wilson, 1 carry for 3 yards, and Boo had the other carry for 6 yards. So that's the rushing for the Bears. For Walker Valley, Malachi Martin, as he has been throughout the first part of the season, was the workhorse. Martin carried 13 times for 29 yards. Evan Swartzel had 3 carries for a -1. He had a couple of losses in addition to a nice gainer. And also Zeke Garrison had 3 carries and he gained 2 yards. So the rushing was not big-time rushing.
What impressed me is you say Walker Valley had 14 yards rushing, 31 rushing, and 14 passing for 45 total yards for Walker Valley in the half and 2 first downs.
That's it. And that's playing defense.
I'll take that any time for a defense.
Yes,
Man,
look on the scoreboard, 0. I mean, the Bradley defense is for real. I mean, when you can hold Maryville 3 quarters to just 2 field goals, hold Walker Valley, who just is coming off a big win over Cleveland last week, 0 in the first half on their home turf. I tell you, the defense has been impressive as we approach the mid part of the season. In the receptions, Tito Williams has caught 2 for the Bears, both of those impressive catches for 54 yards. Tito's look good.
Yes.
And Jay Allen had 1 catch, no gain. And Roman Yulo has caught the only 2 pass completions, and those were for the 14 yards. He is their leading pass receiver. So Yulo, he's just a sophomore, 2 catches in the first half for 14 yards. And that will do it on the individual stuff, Gary.
And that's our stats for Jeff Miller for District Attorney. And right now the Bears are getting ready to receive Walker Valley. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't try an onside kick here. And you're down 14-0 on your home field. I don't know. It's dangerous to kick it deep to Bradley for the return. That's for sure.
They may be thinking onside kick.
Well, sometimes you overthink things too, you know. But, of course, Bradley has the record-setting punt return of 93 yards officially from Boo Carter. And back deep for the Bears will be, let's see, there is Marcus Goree back deep. And he's going the wrong end of the field. I don't think he's going to return it for Walker Valley. Walker's kicking right to left here. And going back deep for the Bears, well, they got just a whole tremendous amount of returners back there. It's Jarius Rogers, Marcus Goree, Boo Carter, Jackson Wilson, and Jay Allen Terry. So who do you kick it to? I kick it away. I kick it out of bounds and let Bradley have the 35 maybe.
Kick it in behind one of these up men and hope they back up. I don't know.
And there's not much wind blowing, a little bit blowing into the face of the kicker.
The 2 short men, Max Wilson and Tito Williams. So anybody that they kick to can return it for a sizable gain.
Eli Wilson's left-footed kick's coming up, and it's a short pooch kick. Will be taken on the run to 35, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. Going to be a touchdown. Bradley Central, Jarius Rogers takes to the house. A 75-yard return. Caught on the dead run.
And just like we were saying, who do you kick to? Pick your poison.
Wow.
That time they went to Jarius Rogers, and he was our deep man all last season. That time he picks it up about the 25-yard line and takes it to the house. And you could tell he had a full head of steam going the first 8 yards. I mean, and he looked like he was in high gear by midfield. And he just simply outran the last 2 or 3 would-be Mustang tacklers.
I saw him yesterday at school, and I said, you got to have a good game. So I'll see him Monday and compliment that. Skylar Perk with the PAT coming up at 10 seconds, expired in the 3rd. Here's his kick. It's up. It is high, and it is over the band and everywhere, and it's good. 21-0 the Bears after a Tennessee Valley Rogers touchdown with a Mars Wrigley PAT added by Skylar Perkle. We'll take a quick 30. 21-0 Bears here at 11:50 now in the 3rd quarter play from Walker Valley High School. Back in 30.
Wright Brothers Construction congratulates the Walker Valley High School baseball Mustangs on advancing to the state tournament. At Wright Brothers Construction, they believe in educating our youth, not only in the classroom, but out of the classroom with preparation for life. That's why Wright Brothers Construction is a big believer in Walker Valley High School and is proud to be in the Charleston community. Congratulations from Wright Brothers Construction.
Back here at not Bradley Central, we're at Walker Valley. Bradley Central is winning it 21-0, and the 75-yard, I believe, kick return is Rich, you have a 75-yard return there. How long did you have that return? 70. Okay, 70-yard return. He caught it back to 30, so 70-yard return for Jarius Rogers, one of our seniors.
Number 8, Lacouche, and also number 24, Forte.
Lacouche back deep, and Forte, the same two, has been returning kicks tonight as Skylar Perkle tees it up at the Bear 40-yard line. Here comes Perkle. His kick. A high, deep. That's going to go into the end zone again for the touchback. And Damon Floyd has been hammering that every week I've talked to him. We've got to get that ball in the end zone. So he's done it again here tonight. Mustangs take over first and 10 at their 20-yard line. Bears up 21-0 after the Jarius Rogers kick return of 70 yards. We've had a 70-yard return on a kickoff, a 93-yard return on a punt by Boo Carter. Or Carter 35-yard touchdown. That is extended the Bradley scoring. Walker Valley is not in the scoreboard. They've only got 45 yards offense the entire first half with 2 first downs. Swartzel with Malachi Martin in the backfield. Looking to the sidelines. Mustangs are set to go now. Swartzel, twins to the right side. There's a snap. Hand off to Martin middle. He's hit and stood up after a gain of maybe a yard or 2. Second and long. I see Tito Williams in there, along with Zane McIntosh, number 25, the freshman. McIntosh, the lead on that. He is outstanding. He's just a freshman, Earl.
I know.
Tied for the second most tackles on the team.
It's not so much that he is starting as a freshman, it's how well he plays.
Yes,
he plays like a junior or senior.
He's smart to the ball is what Damon tells us. He did get a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Swartzel back looking to pass this time. Back, looking, still looking, going to roll, always under pressure, and he's just going to throw that one away. It's going to be 3rd down, and he goes down. He had 3, 4 Bears there. McIntosh was there, Suskowitz was there, Roddy Williams was there. He had to eat it or throw it away, and he threw it away. And also Boo Carter there. There's 4 of them on him that time. They smell the play coming. Clock stopped at 11:03 in the 3rd, 21-0 Bears. Mustangs were up 22 to, Raiders were up 22 to 14. The last score we had from Farragut. They were up 14-0. Farragut tied them. And the Mustangs, the Raiders got the last score. 22-14, the Raiders over Farragut. I think that's at the half. At Farragut. Again, the Mustangs signaling every play, seems like, from the sidelines. And they do that based on what the coaches upstairs see on the Bradley defensive set. They're set to go now. Swartzel back. He looks for a handoff, and he's going to have to throw it under pressure, and he does. Complete, and they'll have the first down out there to number 10. And that will be Tate Roundtree as Swartz was about to be swarmed. He got the pass off, and wide open was Tate Roundtree for a 1st and 10, the 3rd of the night for the Mustangs and for Cleveland Ford. Wiley Suskowitz, a sophomore, on the tackle for the Bears. 10:51 as they crank the clock after they move the sticks. Ball at the 36-yard line for the Mustangs in their territory. Twins left side this time. Swartzel steps up. Not going to change the play this time. He's back to roll out to his left. Going to look, going to throw it long. Throwing it way out there. It's going to be complete down at the 23-yard line to number 8. That is Hudson McCooch. For a 1st and 10 for the Bruins.
Let me tell you, Gary,
Mustangs and Cleveland Ford.
Not only did Evan Swartzel air it out, that was simply an outstanding catch, and he stayed in bounds.
Right on the sidelines there at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 10:29 to go. Clock stopped in the out of bounds play. Twins right side this set. I think they've abandoned the run for the most part, so we're going to have to throw the ball. Swartzel looking back, cocking, throw it into the end zone. It's way out of bounds. Overthrown into the crowd. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Swartzel's pass, incomplete.
He had number 8, I believe, again out there. It's going to be Hudson McCooch. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. And that clock, by the way, is at 10:23. That's our Bradley Concrete Lamcon Ready Mix clock. Over 40 years of experience, family owned, lamcon.com.
Gary, I'll tell you this, he might have only had 14 in the first half, but he's getting some yardage in the second half.
Hand off to Zeke Garrison on the run. He'll have a short gain. It's going to be 3rd down. And about 8 or so. Tito Williams on the tackle. And he comes up limping. That's going to be Zeke Garrison comes up limping. The Bears, or his teammates help him up. He's going to limp off the field and go right straight to the bench over here and sit down, have a trained look at that. He gained no gain on play. 3rd and 10, no gain. 3rd and 10. Again, a big series here for the Mustangs who had the turnover. Or the long passes set this up. As Swartzel has used that passing arm. He's looking really good. He's a senior this year, by the way. He's got a tailback. He will fake to the tailback, goes back looking, throw it back, and it's overthrown. He had a man open. Oh, he had Martin open, but it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. They got to go for this. It's a good call. He had a man open, but overthrew him.
4th and 10. Ball is about the 23-yard line.
And here comes Hudson McCooch back into the game. The one that caught that longest pass. He'll go to the right side. It looked like somewhere with number 19, I believe that is. Brady Stack. That's who that is. And back on this side, we have we have 6, Roman Yulo. Looking to the sideline again, change the play. 9:32 in the 3rd. 21-0 Bears on top. Here on top on the 1.3. And here is Schwartzel backs. Blitz on. He is sacked. He is sacked on 4th down.
Bring on Food City again.
Food City sack by Wally Suskwich. Got the first lick at him. And Ben Collins. So the Bears take over on downs as the defense again gave up 2 long passes. They'll take over 1st down 10 for the Bears now at the 31-yard line. That's 8-yard loss on the sack that time from the 23 to the 31. So the Bears 1st and 10 to the 31 in Bear territory. We'll give you an update on all the scores we have tonight on the Jinx Daily Post-Game Show. Look at Earl's stats. We'll name our player of the game and our defensive play and offensive play of the game. Timeout call by the officials. For some reason, I'm not sure what this is about. Seem to have had a lot of those tonight, mystery calls. He's listening to his earpiece, talking to someone. Mr. Gary Petway, the guy, our old friend and longtime referee, appeared in the press box tonight, running the clock. I think they're resetting the clock. And nothing's changed yet. They keep looking. Yeah, he's got a mic on there trying to tell him something, but it's unintelligible. .302. What are we saying? 802. What? It said 902. 902.
I think.
So it was 02, something 02.
902.
902.
Resetting the play clock to 9:02.
Gene Henley heard that, didn't you, Gene?
Yeah.
Gene, a great writer for the Times Free Press here tonight, covering the game. Expect to see a good write in tomorrow morning's online paper. And here's a handoff for the Bears. That's Jay Allen Terry. He's going to be outside. He's going to have 5. He's going to step out. He's got 10. He's going to have a 1st down out to a 45-yard line for the Bears. A 1st and 10 for the Bears and Jay Allen Terry, along with Cleve Ford, the 44-yard line, a 13-yard pickup, and a 1st and 10. Jay Allen looking pretty good, Earl.
He is. That will get him beyond 60 yards rushing.
For their own.
Good to see him back in the saddle again after sitting out a couple of weeks with that high ankle sprain. He limped off earlier in the first half, but seems to be fine now. Here come the Bears on 1st and 10 at their 44-yard line. Trips right side. Boo Carter, Max Wilson, Jarris Rogers. The handoff will go this time to Jay Allen. He's going outside. He's going to have 5. He's got 10. He's just lowered his head and bounds on down to the 45 and on to the 42. Another 1st and 10 for the Bears from their 44 to the 42 in Walker Valley territory. So that's going to be 6 and 8, 14-yard gain. And the 1st and 10 for Cleveland Ford and the Bears.
It's not bad. 13 on one, 14 on the next one.
1st down every time.
Yep.
Ball is placed at the Mustang.
Move the sticks.
Again, 1st and 10.
Good crowd here, a great crowd. Boy, there's 6 or 8 deep all around.
I know. It's just amazing how many people are in the end zone.
Here's a snap again, the handoff to Jay Allen. He bounces off one. He's got 5. He's got another first down and more down to about the 31 or so yard line. I believe he's got, yes, he does. Another first and 10 for the Bears. Jalen Terry. Now 11-yard pickup on that play. Braxton Smith on the stop for the Mustangs. The Bears had a relentless drive. Where did we start at? The 31.
31.
Stopped them for 31-yard line.
He's down to their 31. That's an 11-yard pickup.
3 straight runs by him and 3 straight first downs for Jay Allen. He's just getting loose. Handoff again this time. Jay Allen going to the left side. He's going to be hit and bounce off a couple and get a few yards. Going to be second down. Down to about the 27 maybe.
Jay Allen Terry stood up by number 11 of the Mustangs, Zeke Garrison.
Zeke Garrison on the tackle. Looks like about a 5-yard gain. Let's see. Let us put the down marker there. It will be, let's call it 4 yards. 2nd and 6 according to the sticks on the far side. 2nd down and 6. The ball at the Walker Valley 33. Scoreboard's behind here. The snap. Martin back looking, throwing out in the flat. It's going to be complete, or did he catch it?
He caught it.
I believe they caught it. It's going to be a first down.
Martin's pass.
Nope, they're going to say it's incomplete. It's out of bounds. Incomplete.
Was called out of bounds. So
it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Put the ball back to the 28-yard line. Tito with the catch, but he was out of bounds on the far side, they say. 2 officials right there on top of the action. 7:18 to go. Clock stop. 3rd down. Martin, he will hand it this time to Jay Allen. He's got the first down and just blows his way through. The 20 to the 15. Nope, let's say the 16.
Hearing the ball for the Bears. Stop by number 2.
Another double-digit run.
28. First and 10 for the Bears at the Mustangs 16-yard line. Jay Allen again going on the left side this time. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, nearly another first down on the far side. And let's see where they spot him at. I believe he's going to be short.
In on the tackle for the Mustangs,
yep.
this time number 3.
Give him right at 9. No, let's see. He's got, make it 7. He's 2nd and 3, I see now. And Martin's going to take it, call his own number, and he will be
close
into the end zone for the touchdown for the Bears. Martin from the 9-yard line is Caleb Martin. Stretches the lead to 27-0 with 6:33 to go in the 3rd quarter play here on a Tennessee Valley Urology touchdown. Martin's first score of the night from 9 yards out on a nice drive, 31 yards, 69-yard drive. Here comes Skylar Perkins' attempt for another PAT. The snap to Martin Holder. The kick is up. It is high. Boy, he's booming tonight. That kick is good. Timeout on the field. 8:33 to go after the Mars Wrigley point. After 28-0 Bears. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz.
What if the roof that protected your home was formed with 50,000 pounds of strength per square inch? Not happening with asphalt shingles. Guaranteed with metal roofing from Best Buy Metals. Our permanent steel roofing is beautiful, competitively priced, and lasts a lifetime. We manufacture to assure the quality you deserve. Greater strength, stronger roof, Best Buy Metals. Visit our showroom or find us online at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Well, Skylar Perkins having an exceptional night. He's got 4 extra points, perfect. He's put the ball in the end zone twice on kickoffs early. This is Skylar Perkins that Damon Floyd wanted to see from the start of the season. So he's got an extra mojo tonight or something going on.
His kicks are solid. They're long. He's putting the foot into them, and Skylar's got a strong leg.
Yes.
And boy, he's demonstrating it tonight. Everything's clicking for him tonight.
The last 2 into the end zone. Let's see if this one makes this one. Here's his kick. This is going to be short of the end zone. Be taken at the. Oh, they fumbled it. It's loose at the 10. He's going to pick it up and going to be hit and spun down inside the 10. My goodness. What a crucial mistake for the Mustangs. That's going to be Forte on the return. He tried to run up and catch it on the run.
The ball went straight up in the air, and then
It's back
it was a scramble for it inside the 8.
At the 6-yard line, looks like. Yeah. Close to the 5. Close to the 5.
Ball will be placed at their own 6-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Mustangs, who trail 28-0, backed up under their own goalpost now. 6:27 to go here in the third quarter play. Bears took the opening kickoff. Jarris Rogers did, 70 yards for a score. They come back, and there we get your recap here in a second after this play on that last drive. Swartzel back, hands it off into the middle. It'll be Malachi Martin, I believe, again.
Ball carried by the Mustangs, number 40.
Yep.
Malachi
Have a short
Martin.
gain. Give him 2 yards, second and 8, out to about the
Brought down by number
9-yard line or the 8-yard line.
And also number 21, Ben Collins.
Braxton Arthur, Ben Collins in on the tackle again for the Bears. So have a recap of that last drive for the Bears.
Yeah, 69 yards in 8 plays, and Jay Allen Terry did the work. Jay Allen had 6 carries for 60 yards.
Schwartzel back in his end zone. He's back. He's going to roll out, and he's going to run it and step out of bounds wisely and crash through the chain gang out to the 15. He's still shy of the first, just by about a short yard, I believe. Braxton Arthur.
Give him the 15. He's got to get the 16.
Yep, he's a yard shy. Looks like he'd been up the yardsticks over there. And Braxton Arthur on the tackle of the Bears. I hope you heard Braxton's interview on our pregame show with the player along with Tito Williams, who both had great nights, great years. Third and a short yard, still out of the shotgun though, Swartzel. Back, handoff into the middle. He'll have the first down as he falls forward after the short gain to about the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Mustangs in Cleveland Ford at that point. A.J. Williams in on the tackle. And it'll be a first and 10 for the Mustangs at 5:42 in the third. Ball out to the Mustang 18-yard line.
From the 12-yard line.
That's 17-yard line,
Yeah.
Wayne. He's 5 yards off. And here's a pass, and the flat's going to be complete. Oh! I thought he lost it, but he caught it maybe. That's Roman Mulo. Not a 3-yard, 4-yard gain. Let's see what he put down. Give him 5. 5-yard gain. Morris Ballard on the tackle. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Is that a pass or?
Yeah, it's a pass.
Yulo.
You number 6.
Second down and 5. Ball is placed at the 23-yard line.
Schwartzel will hand off in the middle this time. And he's free for a pretty good gain in the first down. Boy, he's written down by Marcus Goree. That's going to be number 11, I believe. Yep. Zeke Garrison on the carry. It'll be a first and 10 for the Mustangs and Cleveland Ford. Ball at the Mustang 32-yard line. First and 10. Clock's at 4:57 to go in the third. 28-0 Bears.
First and 10 Mustangs and their 30.
Mustangs' offense has done much better this half. At 45 total yards the first half. But they've not got the score. But Schwartzel rolls out, throws it in the flat. It's going to be complete. Yes, to number 8. That's going to be Hudson Lukuch. And he'll have a first and 10 at the Mustang 47 or so. Schwartzel's rollout, his passing to the back out of the backfield has been very effective here on this drive. At the 47-yard line now, still in Mustang territory. Hand off in the middle. It's going to be, there he goes. That's going to be a nice carry for another first down, this time by, that's going to be Garrison again. Zeke Garrison from the down to the 36-yard line for a first and 10. Carter on the tackle for the Mustangs. Bears looking for a stop here. Garrison's winded. He's coming out. Malachi Martin into the game. He's got to catch some air here. He has had some really good drives here
At the Bradley Central 36-yard line.
on these carries on this run. Mustang set quickly. Hand off. Man in the middle. That's Malachi Martin. He'll be hit and stopped. No gain. Maybe he'll lose a little. There's Zane McIntosh again, the first guy to hit
On
him.
the carry for the Mustangs, number 40, Malachi Martin.
And also Marcus Goree. Garrison. Number 11, Earl.
Cannon Regan.
He did lose a yard. Second down 11 come up after Martin loses a yard on the play. Ball's at the Brandy 37-yard line. Nice drive. Best drive for the Mustangs tonight. Swartzel back to pass, run to his left, looking, throwing long into the end zone. It's going to be almost intercepted, but incomplete. It's going to be, is that Boo back there on that? Yep, Boo Carter. Going to be 3rd and 11 now.
Boo Carter of the Bears broke up the pass play.
That was Stack, the intended receiver.
3rd down and 11 for your Mustang offense.
And the Mustangs with 3rd down and 11 to go. Big drive again for them. They were stopped the last time they got down into this area. Stopped at the 31. Bears sent the house on 4th down and sacked him. So with a tailback behind him, a halfback in front of him, Swartzel set. He's back, looking, under pressure. He's going to step up and run himself, and he will slide down rather than take a lick at the 31. It's going to be 4th down and a good, let's see, about 6 to go. 4th, about 6 to go for a 1st down. Again, 4th down for the Mustangs. They converted on one way back early.
For the Mustang offense.
And play being signaled in. And that's not Swartzel, quarterback. That's 11 quarterback, I believe.
No,
Is that Garrison? Is that 1?
Yeah,
Looked like 11. I started to say, why would you do that? Timeout going to be called by the Mustangs. They're not sure what they want to do. No, that was 11. Okay, never mind. We're going to take a timeout here for Taziki's, a timeout. 1 minute timeout here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We'll be back at 2:50 in the 3rd, 28-0. Bears on top. We will return 4th down and 6 to go for the Mustang.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
I thank Papa John's for providing pizza for our board ops back at the station tonight. Papa John's is hiring apply at pjunited.info. Papa John's, delicious pizza. Had some here tonight, actually. Here we go on 4th down and 6 for the Mustangs. Swartzel back, rolling, looking, under pressure, going to roll out. He's going to be sacked again. And this time it's Wiley Suskowitz, the sophomore, another Food City sack, and the ball will go over again on downs. That's twice on 4th.
And Wiley showed some speed right there. I don't know how quick he is, but boy, he was on his trail quickly.
And this time it'll go over to the Bears at their 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears at that point, and for Cleveland Ford. Bears up 28-0 here in the 3rd period with 2:45. It's been a long 3rd quarter, Earl. Long 3rd. Bears off next week. They'll entertain Heritage Georgia, the Generals, 2 weeks from tonight at Bear Stadium. Braves, we just heard, up 8-0. Acuna and Rosario both have homered so far. 8-0. Braves, I think, was the 4th inning of that game. They are just tearing it up. Brad, the cluster 3 out here to the right side. But they'll hand off to the man in the middle. That's going to be Jalen Terry. He's going to be hit and stopped for no gain. Maybe momentum a little bit for a yard, maybe. And they're going to give him just a tad. J. Allen Terry.
Short gain on the play.
Call it still on second and long, about 10. Oh, yeah. Well, on that, he got sacked on that play there. Second and 10, basically, for the Bears. Martin rolling out to his right, looking, throwing a flat, going to be complete to Tito. He's going to catch the ball and will step out of bounds and be third down out to the 42, it looks like. It's going to be third about 7. Tito Williams on the catch. Braxton Smith on the tackle of the Mustangs. Third down and about 7 to go. A long 7. Ball to the Bear 42, and we've got Fish stop playing something on the field down there. Down there at the 6-yard line, there's something. A shoe or something, a ball.
It's a football.
And it's a football, yeah. Where'd that come from? Fell out of the sky, maybe. So here come the Bears now on third down and 6 at their 42, leading 28-0 with 2:04 to go in the third period of play. Martin back. All kind of time. He's going to throw it out down the middle. It's going to be complete. Max Wilson with the catch down there at the 37-yard line.
Easy.
And Wilson in Mustang territory. First and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. Max sort of a quiet hero this year at the 37-yard line. First 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford.
37?
Yep, at the 37. Bears twins either side. They got a 2-man stack to the right side. Martin hands it off. Jay Allen Terry going left. He's going to be caught and dragged down behind for no gain. It's going to be Jacob Hollingsworth on the tackle. No gain, second and 10. Jay Allen Terry has been a workhorse carrying the ball tonight.
No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Now it looks like Bradley's going to put Mason in there, and now they're getting a call on the sidelines. Play clock's at 22, plenty of time. Boo Carter coming out wide with Max Wilson and J.S. Rogers to the right side. Boo will be the inside man on the 3-man set. Here come the Bears with 1:04 clock running in the third. Martin hands it off to Jay Allen. He's going to have some yardage this time. Not a lot. There's a flag at the tackle spot. I don't know if that's going to be a hold or a foul on the tackle.
On the play.
Official indicates holding on the Bears. So you got to take this one here.
Against the Bears.
And they will repeat the third down here. Let's see, they're going to back them up.
Well, he didn't get much.
No. He's at the 35 if they take the play.
Yeah. He got 2 yards out of that. Tough yards.
And let's see what they're going to decide.
Surely they're going to take a 10-yard penalty.
Well, they're talking it over now. They're talking to Drew Akins.
Yeah, and I think he just signaled that we would take it.
Yep. So the line of scrimmage was the 34, back it up to the 44 to repeat the down. They mark it off the line of scrimmage this year rather than a spot on an offensive hold if it's behind the line or at the line. So, and let's see, it's going to be back to the 44. Yeah, 10 yard. Yeah, that's right. Second down, not third. It's second down now.
That's the first penalty of the second half.
Well, that's good. That's an L&B appliance penalty, too, for our good folks out there on Dirt Key Road. Josh Taylor, one of our good school board members.
Good folks out there.
I spend a lot of money there, too.
Yeah, good prices.
Yes. Yeah, they'll do you the deal right. Bear set to go. Martin barking the signals. He gives off to Boo. Carter's in the backfield this time, and Boo will have some yardage up across down into the 40. And Bradley screamed for a unnecessary roughness there. They carried Boo back and slammed him down there. Give him to the 40-yard line. Oh, we may have a penalty here. They're talking it over. There's something going on. I didn't see the flag, but Bradley was screaming for one. Ball was over there outside the far hash marks on that side. And now they're calling another official. What did you see? Say, how late does Chick-fil-A stay open tonight? Oh, they close at 10, I can tell you by the last 2 Fridays I've tried to go there. Long discussion by the officials about something.
And now
they're holding the ball. They're going to mark it off against somebody.
Waiting for the call on the field.
Dwayne encouraged him to give us a signal of some kind.
Yep.
It's on Walker Valley. Personal foul.
Yep.
And boy,
15
moves it all the
yards.
way down to the 25, and a 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. I believe it's that late hit on Boo. I mean, it wasn't a late hit. They wouldn't let him stop. They just carried him and threw him down.
So they went to the 25. That would make it from the 40. They gave Boo 4 yards on the rush, and then a 15-yard penalty.
So the Bears have another 1st and 10 here. They'll create the clock at 12 seconds to go, and they'll probably let it run out here rather than run a play. Well, they come to the line, but the clock's at 8, and I don't think they'll get it off. 6, 5, 3, 2, nope. They're going to let the clock expire. And it does. So we've completed 3 periods here from Walker Valley High School on Talk 101.3. The Bears 28, the Mustangs nothing. We come back, Bears have it 1st and 10 at the Mustang 25 to open the 4th period of play. Back in 1 minute.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
More savings.
Back here at the MAC, they call it, the McKenzie Athletic Complex. The Bears up 28-0, and they'll have the ball 1st, 10th, and Mustang 25. On their Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard is 28-0. The Bears up. Cleveland up 29-14 at Farragut. Maybe a surprise there. Just announced that to the crowd here as they're throwing out miniature footballs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trips to the right side for the Bears. Martin rolls to the right, looks, throws it in the flat. It's going to be complete to Jarris Rogers. He's going to go to the house. Touchdown, Bradley Central. Jarris Rogers. 25-yard touchdown on a little flare pass out to the right. Push it lead to 35-0. Correction. 34-0 with the PAT coming up for a Tennessee Valley Raji touchdown. Mars Riegler, our sponsor for the PAT tonight. And Skylar Perkle will try to make it a perfect 5-for-5 night. And he has boomed some kickoffs tonight. He has been really good and high on his PATs. And sure as I say that, he'll miss this one. But here's the snap that placed in that kick. It's a line drive. It's right through the uprights. It's good. Timeout on the field. 11:52 in the game. 35-0. The Bears on top. Back with the kickoff in just 30 seconds.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together, we are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Getting ready for another Bear kickoff, and Earl just pointed out something I hadn't even thought about. Mercy rule is 30 points in high school football in the second half. So with a 35-point lead, we have a running clock. For the Mustangs, the rest of the game, they'll stop it for injuries, scores, or timeouts. Call timeouts. Perkle ready to kick off once more. See if he can loft this one into the end zone. And Earl will give us a recap of that scoring drive for the Bears here in just a moment after the kickoff. Perkle approaching the ball. This is a high spinner, going to be taken at the 7, to the 10, to the 15. It's to the 25, 30, 35, the 40, 45, and going to be, attacked behind by somebody. 11 for the Bears. Flying it there was Tay Sheehy on the tackle and saved the touchdown. Yep. As returned by Hudson McCooch all the way down the Bear. This leads it to 45-yard line. Best opening field position for the Mustangs here. And the clock is running, 11:17, and it will not stop. 35-0 Bears on top. So let's see if the Mustangs can generate some kind. Is Schwartzel back in the game? They was working on him, looked like, but we'll have to see when he turns around. I believe it's still him. Yeah, it's him. Handoff in the middle. And that will be a nice game, bouncing off tackles. Malachi Martin gains down inside the 40 to the 39, I guess. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Tito Williams on the tackle for the Bears.
Schwartzel was having some kind of breathing problem. He was probably just shaken up a little bit. He's back in there on that play.
Well, on that sack, he could have got the breath knocked out of him over there, because he went down pretty hard. He will hand off this time in the backfield, stop for no gain. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage that time. Malachi Martin back to the 40. He'll lose a yard, 3rd and 5. He has been a workhorse on the rushing part of Walker Valley tonight, as Jay Altieri has been for the Bears. It's a good Walker Valley team. Bears just better on the field tonight, that's for sure. Schwartzel looked to the sidelines for a play to be signal end. 3rd down and 5 at the Bear 40. Schwartzel, handoff into the middle. And it'll be short of the first, going to be 4th down. Lewis Martin again to the 37. He's got 3, going to be 4th and right at 2. 4th and 2, again a 4th down for the Mustang. McIntosh in on the tackle once again. After the game, Earl, I'll be selecting player of the game and the offensive and defensive play of the game for the Bears. So here we go on 4th down and about 3 to go. And he did not get it stopped. That's Garrison. And there's Marcus Goree, Braxton Arthur, Wallace Suskowitz, Ben Collins, Zane McIntosh in on the tackle for the Bears. And the Bears
he lost 2, Gary.
Bears take a 1st and 10 at their 39-yard line with 9:11. The clock does stop on change possession. They'll crank it, and it's running.
We want to thank our season social media sponsor, Presswood Construction.
Bears probably continue to run.
For all of your construction needs.
Keep it on the ground.
Jay Allen in the backfield. We got twins either side, though. I don't know. Caleb Martin going to quarterback all night tonight. He's had another good game. Not up to his passing standards that he's had. John Terry into the middle. He's going to have 5. He's going to have 10. He's going to have more than that, about 15 yards all the way down to the Mustang 47. From the 39 to the 47.
A 14-yard run.
He's had a lot of those tonight, seems like. Another 1st and 10 for the Bears in Cleveland Ford. We're at 8:20, clock running, 35-0, Bears on top. Martin gets the sign from the bench, steps forward. Now he's returned with the shotgun. He'll hand it to Jay Allen again. He'll hit the middle. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He just keeps pushing that pile. Close to another 1st down. He'll cross the 45 to the 40 and down to the 38.
Yeah, he's within a yard.
A gain of 8. A 2nd and a short 2 for the Bears. At the Mustang 39 with 7:53 remaining. Clock continues to run. Martin, a handoff again to Jay Allen. He hits the middle. He's going to be held. He ain't going to get the 1st unless they give him forward progress.
No, they're going to give him about a yard. I think
38 maybe.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 1, I believe.
Yep. Well, now they're going to say no gain.
Yep, you're exactly right.
About a yard and a half shy on 3rd down.
Going to bring it 3rd down and 2.
Ball's at the 40, or excuse me, 39. Scoreboard's been wrong all night long on the placement. 3rd down and a short 2 at the Mustang 39. We're going to go for this if we don't get it, Earl.
Absolutely.
And here come the Bears. I believe we got it. And there's a time call. Bears call time. Starts say Landon Scott had come into the game at running back, but the Bears will call time for Tzatziki's, and we'll take one with them here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz with 6:51 in the game, 35-0 Bears. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
What if the roof that protected your home was formed with 50,000 pounds of strength per square inch? Not happening with asphalt shingles. Guaranteed with metal roofing from Best Buy Metals. Our permanent steel roofing is beautiful, competitively priced, and lasts a lifetime. We manufacture to assure the quality you deserve. Greater strength, stronger roof, Best Buy Metals. Visit our showroom or find us online at bestbuymetalroof.com.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
We are Cleveland Ford.
Caleb Martin going over the top, and the ball will be intercepted in the end zone. He'll run it out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and brought down about the 16-yard line or so.
13, I think.
Martin threw it up in heavy traffic. That is 13.
Mason Alexander.
Threw it into a 3-man coverage there. He could have ran that one there.
Yeah. Yeah, he had plenty of running room.
But the Mustangs will take over with 6:37 to go at their 20-yard line. First and 10 at the 20. On the interception, that's the second pick tonight. First pass of the game for Martin was a pick. And this one in the end zone. So the Mustangs are 6:21. Clock is running again now. They're trailing at 35-0 to the Bears here. 35-0 Bears on top of the Mustangs. Walker Valley set, taking their time. Swartzel back, hands off, in the middle, nothing. Might have made the line of scrimmage. Martin, there's a flag. I seen a face mask, I believe. Yeah, face mask. Yep. Face mask will be called on the Bears.
But there's penalty markers on the field.
And this will be a face mask. Flag's thrown way out there to 32, but the tackle took place back there at the 21. He'll mark it from that point. Be a 15-yard mark off and a 1st and 10 on the personal foul. Grabbed the face mask inadvertently. He saw it coming. He was falling to the ground. He reached back, and that's where your hand falls. So
36, 15 yards.
at the 36-yard line for the Mustangs. 5:55 clock running. 35-0 Bears. And Bradley jumps into the neutral zone and the flag on the Bears. Boy, that was Tito was going to sack somebody that time. The 5-yard mark off. So back-to-back penalties on the Bears. This from the 5 yards to the 41. 1st and 5 coming up now for the Mustangs. Clock continues to run. They do stop it to mark off penalties, I believe, and then they crank it as soon as the ball is set for play. Mustang set, Twins out to the right side. They'll do that shift to the right side. Swartz with a snap, hands it off to the man in the middle. He's going to have Malachi is going to have close to a first. Depends on the spot. It's going to be very, very short to have the first down.
He was stopped by number 34.
Well, they're stopping the clock for. Don't stop the clock, guys.
No. Clock should be running.
Is that another flag? Oh, it's another flag. That's why it's
okay.
stopped.
47.
You know, what's going on here now? They got to talk it over every play. I don't know why. I don't see the marker. Oh, yeah, I do. Back at the 39-yard line, way back down there.
These black people are calling.
It's on the Mustangs. It's on the Mustangs. We'll mark it off from the spot of the tackle, I believe.
Personal foul.
So a 15-yard mark off. Didn't see what that was. All the way back down to the 32-yard line. 15-yard mark off.
It was a personal foul.
And we'll repeat.
After the play was over.
So it'll be.
So that backs the Mustangs up.
So that's a dead ball foul. I don't think they'll repeat the down. It's just dead ball. I guess we was 1st and 5, so now it's back to 1st and 15. They marked it off back from the spot of the foul. So here we go. Twins left side. Swartz is going all the way tonight at quarterback. He'll hand off to the man in the backfield. He is stopped dead in his tracks by Landon Scott and Braxton Arthur. It's Malachi Martin getting the carry for maybe a yard. No, let's give him 3. He's second and 12, so he got 3 yards from first and 15.
For the Bears.
We're at 4:35, clock running.
2nd down and 12 for the Mustang offense.
Walker Valley set to go again. They'll be on the road to Ottawa in a region matchup next week in 5A. Bears will be off. 2 weeks from now, they'll host Heritage, Georgia in a non-region matchup, out-of-state matchup, actually. Schwartz back looking to pass, under pressure. He's going to be, he's going to throw it away. And is he complete that pass or not?
He did.
Yeah, he did to number 11. That's going to be Zeke Garrison. And Schwartzel is not getting up. He was covered up by 3 guys.
Yeah, he had no protection. He was in the process of throwing.
He nearly got sacked. He's going to stay in there and try to hang in there. I'm not sure if he will allow it.
It's 2 things. He's going to sleep late tomorrow, and he's going to have a lot of respect for the Bradley defense.
He has been beat up bad tonight.
Yes, he has.
Clock running at 3:35 now. 3rd and 11 after that play, which was a completed pass actually to number 11, Zeke Garrison, to the 35 in Mustang territory. Schwartzel in there. He's tough. Handoff in the middle. Short gain brought down by Wiley Suskowitz again. That's Garrison, number 11 on the carry. 1 yard, 4th and 10. Clock's at 3:07 to go. Punting team on the field for the Mustangs. Let's see a little drop back. Boo Carter going to get back. Maybe. Yep. They're going to send him back deep. As Schwartzel's going to kick. He's had some good kicks tonight, especially the first one went 70 yards. Return, though, for a 93-yard touchdown.
He averaged 45 in the first half on 5 kicks.
For high school, wow. He is set. The snap is a good one. And this one is not too long. It's going to hit the sideline and go out of bounds before it doesn't even hit inbounds. They're going to bring it up. So he punted from the 35 to the Bear 32. Timeout on the field, a 30-second timeout. 2:24, and the clock continues to run. And we will be back in 30 seconds with the Bears' first play of the drive. Back in 30.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today.
Clock running away at 1:42. The Bears have it 1st and 10. Got a new quarterback in there. Tyler Cook in quarterback for the Bears. A new running back also, number 33. That is Simon Mullis for the Bears. And he's going to have a 1st and 10, I believe. Yes, he will. 1st and 10 for the Bears. And Simon Mullis in Cleveland Ford. Mullis has an 11-yard gain out to the Bear 44. 1:18 the game. Probably 3 or 4 more plays will end the game as the Mustang faithful begin to evacuate the stadium here. Tyler Cook, a handoff again to Mullis. He'll have a short gain out across the 45, maybe the 46. This is going to be 2nd down and 9 to go as we roll under a minute, 57 seconds to go. Earl will pick a play of the game, defense and offense, and a player of the game. And our Gene's Daily post-game portion of the program coming up here on Talk 101.3. In about 41 seconds, this will be the final play of the game right here.
As fans head out of the stadium tonight, we ask please deposit.
And Bradley may take a knee here. Tyler Cook out of the shotgun. He will take the knee, and that's going to end this football game, folks. With 28 seconds to go, the teams are lining up at midfield and going to cross the fields. The coaches, players, and cheerleaders and their fans will walk across and shake hands in good sportsmanship display. Your final night, the Bears take it 35-0, had complete control all the way through this game. 35-0, the Bears take it. And they'll have a week off to recover from whatever they need to recover from and prepare for an upcoming interstate battle with Heritage Georgia, the Generals. Let's take a quick time out here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Get ready for our Jenkins Daily postgame show. We'll come back. Earl will have his stats for the Jeff Miller or District Attorney. We'll look at some scores on our Elders Ace Hardware scoreboard and pick our defensive play of the game, our offensive play of the game, and our player of the game when we return on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. And let's take 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Give us time to get things together here. 3 minutes.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
McDonald's is honored to serve our communities. McDonald's would like to give the opportunity to come join their team at one of their 11 locations. McDonald's has 5 locations in Cleveland and locations in Athens, Sweetwater, Madisonville, Etowah, Ocoee, and Ottawa. It's as simple as texting APPLY to 38000 or dropping by one of their 11 locations for an application. They offer flexible schedules, tuition assistance, and competitive wages. Come join the winning team at your local McDonald's.
back here at Walker Valley, where we had a massive crowd tonight here at the MAC, the McKenzie Athletic Complex. The Bears win it 35-0. A shutout tonight for the Bears, and a great defensive effort once again by the Bear defense. They rose to occasion repeatedly. Earl and I have been putting our heads together, so our Dale Hegan player of the game will be, when it was 14-0 opening third quarter play, Jairus Rogers on a running catch of the kickoff, 70 yards, untouched, streaking down the field. That's going to be our player of the game, Jairus Rogers, a senior, number 1 for the Bears. Our play of the game is going to be the 93-yard record-setting punt return for a touchdown by Boo Carter, who broke the Bradley record, which was 85 yards, set way back in 1965 by my good friend Jimmy Clark. And I hope Jimmy is listening tonight. Jimmy, a shout out to you. I sure hope you're listening tonight. If not, we will make sure you hear this next week.
Stood for a long time.
58 years.
Yeah.
58 years. So he is still in the record book, but he's not number 1 anymore. And then our defensive play, and that's brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center for all of your prescription and medical equipment needs. And our play of our defensive player of the game, we're going to do something a little unusual. Name our defensive team. And Earl, just name those guys, the starters
now,
there.
Real quickly, the guys who really 2 weeks in a row now have gotten the job done, more than accolades that we could shower on them. And I'm sure that Coach Floyd and his staff, they show their appreciation to this defense. The defense is really playing super. And those guys are, again, Rodney Williams, Ben Carter, Zane McIntosh.
Ben Collins.
Ben Collins.
Yes.
What did I say?
Carter.
Oh. Ben Collins, excuse me there. Zane McIntosh, A.J. Williams, Braxton Arthur, Jackson Wilson, Mason Goree, Tito Williams, Boo Carter, Marcus Goree Jr., and Demarius Ballard. Man,
wow,
that is a strong 11. And one thing that I mentioned, I don't know if I was on the air or talking with you off the air, in years past, we've had 5, 6 outstanding defensive players. We've got an 11-man defensive wall out there, and they pick each other up, they play off each other, they help each other, and when you've got to go through 11 guys on defense, it's tough, and that's what's winning for the Bears right now, and it's what is so impressive, has them ranked number 1 in the state of Tennessee.
So our Dale Heating Air player of the game is number 1, Jairus Rogers, on a 70-yard kickoff return to open the third period when the Bears were up 14-0. It made it 21-0. And I think that one play sort of broke the spirit of Walker Valley and their fans there tonight. The play of the game was Boo Carter's 93-yard punt return for a touchdown on the first time the Bears touched the ball and give them a quick 7-0 lead early in the first quarter. And then that's brought to you by that's brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy. Then our defensive player for Stonewall Defensive Player of the Game, we're going to name the defensive team, the earliest enumerate all of those guys. That's Stoney's Appliance Repair, 423-402-6610. Stoney's Appliance Repair, 423-402-6610. We appreciate Stone those guys. We appreciate Dale's Heating Air, and we appreciate Medical Center Pharmacy. Earl's working on our stats here on our postgame show, brought to you by Jinx Dale, and we're going to take another time out here. Again, a score from Walker Valley, 35-0. The Bears shut out the Mustangs here, pick up their 4th consecutive win for the number 1 ranked team in the state of Tennessee in big boy football. That's 6A, we call it. We'll have some Elders Ace Hardware scores when we return here in just 2 minutes on Talk 101.3 The Buzz.
My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. See you, only blue dog can love you. Remember how the new love was here to stay. Now December, now the love we shared in September. Only blue dog can love you. Remember the new love we shared today. Yeah, yeah.
McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
At Whirlpool, we don't know how the same number of people can make twice as much laundry without ever leaving the house. We don't know how breakfast can make you need a snack. How are you still hungry? Or where all the glasses keep going. But we do know that you can trust Whirlpool to cook, clean, and wash it all, because that's what we've always done. Meal after meal, dish after dish, load after load, day after... What day is it?
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Savings.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
We are Cleveland Ford.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back to Walker Valley. It's 35-0 our final score. The Bears over the Mustangs here in our Jinx Deli post-game show. Let's look at some scores for Elders Ace Hardware. Science Hill leading Union of Virginia in the 27-6 in the game of interest there. We have other scores closer to home. Pigeon Forge over Granger 6-0. Gatlinburg Pittman 46-14 at the half over Austin East. That's in the third period, deep in the third. Cleveland up now 36-14 at Farragut. 36-14, Cleveland up over Farragut, and that is a surprise score to a lot of us. Anderson County shuts down Fulton at 50-14. Greenback over Harriman 22-14. Ooltewah trails Knox Central 17-10 on the road. That's Knox Central 17, Ooltewah 10. That will be the opponent next week of the Mustangs. Knox Halls beats Hardin Valley. Hardin Valley, their first loss tonight. They lose 31-0 to Knox Halls. 31-0 Hardin Valley, which will be our 8th game of the year, I believe, there. Knox West leads Maryville 21-14 in the fourth period of play at Maryville. 21-14, West unbeaten, leading Maryville, who lost the Bears last week. Oliver Springs over Oakdale 21-20. That's in the fourth period. Polk County 20-0 over Tellico Plains in the third period. Polk winning 20-0 over Tellico Plains in the third quarter play there. Clinton tonight bounced back to beat Campbell County 55-14. That's the final at Campbell County. Chattanooga Prep leads Sell Creek 8-6 in the fourth period of play there. About 7 minutes remaining. Loudon over East Ridge tonight 22-0 in the third. Hickson down Signal Mountain 19-7, or leading 19-7 in the fourth period. Oak Ridge shutting out Carnes 34-0 fourth quarter. Brainerd over McMinn Central 14-7 in the third period. Mexico County 15, Sweetwater 14 in the third quarter. Oakland 35-0 over Antioch in the third quarter play there. That's Oakland, who was formerly number one to the Bears, knocked them off their number one perch. Saudi Daisy over Sequoia 14-10 in the third. Siegel over Coffee County 14-0 in the third. And I believe it's going to cover most of our scores. Lebanon leads Cookville 20-3. That'll cover the games of interest. Well, here's South Pittsburgh up over Sequatchie County 21-7. That's a Central Time Zone game there, 21-7. South Pittsburgh Pirates over Sequatchie County Indians. That's in the third period. Of course, the final here tonight, 35-0. Stone Memorial in the third leads White County 14-6. And there's a look at a lot of our scores there, and we'll see if Earl is ready to give us our stats. Earl, you ready to go with it? Okay, our stats were brought to you by Jeff Miller for District Attorney. Here comes Earl with the stats, and we'll wrap it up. Call it a night.
All right, Gary, in the first downs department, it was the Bears with 16 first downs. Final stats, Walker Valley Mustangs had 7. In the rushing department, the Bears had 24 running opportunities for 175 yards. Pretty good there. And J. Allen Terry, while I'm thinking about it, 15 carries tonight for 132 yards. J. Allen is back. He looked good.
Yeah, another weapon.
And for Walker Valley, they had 34 rushes, but only netted a little more than 2 yards average per carry. They had 79 yards rushing out of 34 rush opportunities. 34 for 79 yards. And in the passing department, Caleb Martin throwing for the Bears, attempted 12, completed 6. But he had 2 passes intercepted. That's not Caleb's style there. Mason Alexander had the last pick, and Spencer McCoach had the first one back in the first half. He completed 6 out of 12 for a total of 103 yards. Passing yardage was not bad after the 6 pass completions. Evan Schwartzel for Walker Valley, 7 out of 13, so very similar passing stats. 7 out of 13 for 85 yards for Evan Schwartzel and the Mustangs' air game. He did not throw any interceptions tonight. 1 fumble by the Bears, and they lost that one back in the first half. 1 fumble by Walker Valley in the second half. They did not lose it, though. 1 punt by Skylar Perkle and the Bears, 44 yards on that 1 punt, and 6 punts for Evan Schwartzel and the Walker Valley Mustangs, and Evan averaged 43 yards on his kicking game tonight. 5 penalties against the Bears, 55 yards. 3 penalties against Walker Valley for 35 yards. Recapping the scoring after the Bears jumped out to a 14-0 first half lead at halftime on Boo Carter's 93-yard punt return midway the first quarter, and then Caleb Martin's pass to Boo Carter for 35 yards set up those first 2 touchdowns. In the third quarter, more Jarius Rogers, electrifying kickoff return to start things off in the first 10 seconds of the third period, a 70-yard kickoff return, and Perkle tacked on his first of 5 good PATs. Also in the third quarter at the midway part, 6:33, Caleb Martin capped a 69-yard drive in 8 plays by going the last 9 yards himself, and Skylar Perkle good on the PAT again. And then the final Bear touchdown came on the very first play of the fourth quarter on a pass from Caleb Martin to Jarius Rogers. There's that Rogers kid again, 25 yards, and the kick was added again by Skylar Perkle. That kept the 61-yard drive in 7 plays. So 5 touchdowns tonight for the Bears, 2 of them scored by Jarius Rogers, 2 of them scored by Boo Carter. So fine night all the way around. Offense played well, and the defense is playing super, super spectacular.
It really is. We've had a great defensive effort all year long for the Bears. And they'll get a week off to recover and recuperate, just relax and rest, and have a week off from practice, which I know they'll love to have that. And we'll regroup, and we'll play 2 weeks from tonight at home back at Bear Stadium on Jimmy Level Field. We'll host the Heritage Georgia Generals. 7 o'clock kickoff, 5:30 pregame here on Talk 101.3. And we've had a great night. Ephraim Kyle back at the studio, the new young guy we just trained, and he had a fantastic night on the boards. We made way more mistakes than he did, Earl. So we always do. That goes. We appreciate him so very much, and Ephraim did a great job tonight. I want to get that out over the air so people would know what kind of job you did for us. For Earl Rowland, this is Gary Omi, and thanks to Ephraim and the other folks back at the studio tonight for making all this happen, and thanks to all of our wonderful, great sponsors we have for you week after week after week. We appreciate all of those folks, because, folks, without them, it just doesn't happen. We appreciate that. Until next time, we'll say so long for now. God bless, and go Bears.